Alright everybody, welcome to the Center Call the Wild tutorial on how to make quick cash. This is how I've found to be one of my best money making things. So I'm going to show you a little bit, and it involves the electronic collar, tripod, tent, and goose decoys. And for this particular setup, I am using the HCOTW 12 gauge shotgun. I got my binoculars and scent eliminator just in case the wind is not in my favor. I probably should use it right now, but I do not have it equipped. So I want to try to let a few more goose land. Like I'll probably let those two, and then maybe like one or two more to land, and then we will start taking shots. This is very effective. As you can see, I've already put a ton of pressure on my map right here, which is actually just across the road right over there. So it does work. It's very effective. I have made close to 10 grand, give or take, through the last couple kills. And see, that goose is unshootable because it's just in all those decoys. Like, he'll probably be the target goose, and that's something I didn't really think about. I might pull the collar out in front here. So basically, what you want to do, you're just going to call in a couple of geese like this. I am on Hirschfelden, the Hirschfelden map. That's what map works best for me. You can also do this on Revenantula Coast, except you have to be, I did one by a body of water, and it is very handy with the electronic collar. You can have two calls coming in, so you can hunt two species of birds at the same time with the electronic collar. If you don't, it should be fine. You should be able to use the in-game calls, I guess you could say regular calls. I just call them in-game. I think you should be able to use them both, and relatively, you want your setup to be about 50 meters out. That's just how I have it set up. I do not know what that is in yards, sadly. Or I would tell you. But I do not have it set up like that. So as of right now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to try to pick a couple of these gooses out. I'll probably try to shoot those two, and if I get a chance, I'll try to shoot some flying away. So let's go ahead and let's take a few shots. They are 50 meters out there. You can use a scope. You don't have to, but I'll just show you. Just for this case scenario, I'm going to, because I can get a more precise shot on these gooses. Now, if all possible, try to get vital score, especially like if it is a trophy goose. I'm sorry if I've called it a duck some this time. I just kind of realized that. Just try to shoot. I do try to shoot my biggest. We're just gonna shoot that one. If you get back quick enough for another one. So you should leave here with a couple goose at a time. You should be able to shoot at least two, because you can initially shoot one, and if they fly the right way or you get a good enough shot, you should be able to get another one. But I think for this case scenario, I pulled away with three. We have a two female, a three male, and then we have one that went way over here. And I am going to move the collar in the front, because they'll come to the collar easier than they will the decoys, just because the collar has more attraction strength than the decoys. The decoys are there to just kind of help. They don't help much, but it still does help. They will come into the collar, like I said. We don't want to be too repetitive with this. It's simple. It's a simple way to earn cash. I mean, you can get bunches of it quick. It's not that hard to do because the decoy is your base game. You could use the base game collars. It would be a little bit more complicated. So I'm gonna scoot this out, and I'm gonna try to put the decoys behind. And I do have 30 decoys. You do not need that many. I'm just using what I have because I'm not going to use them anywhere else. And may I remind you, these are Canadian goose. They're one of the first goose species. But these are, I do hunt for Canadian geese just because where they are in Hirschfelden. If you'd like to see me grind for a diamond, please let me know. I think that would be a really cool video. It would be long. I'd have to cut out the parts where it's just like the trophy. Or I'd have to just show you all the trophies because the whole entire grind would get boring really quick, I would think. Just off the gooses. And you'd have to shoot all the males, even if they're small. So that would be a little complicating. Like, you'd have to have a couple of these setups, I do believe, if you was going to actually, like, grind a diamond like this. I do believe you would have to have multiple setups just to go back and forth to. Because you're going to blow a zone out. Like, even if I have that one right there, you're still going to blow that out if you shoot enough out of the same zone. Which usually what happens is they fly by, and then they hear your collar. Because, 200 meters. So they usually fly by, they hear it, they circle a few times. They will circle a few times. Some may be quicker than the others. Just try to sit in tight. If they don't come in a while, I mean, you could try another spot. And another thing is, I don't know if it's just for me or not, some gooses will be like glitched, and it'll look something like that. I don't know if it's just they're too far or they're glitched or what, but that will happen sometimes. So don't get fooled by them. And there's also these little birds you cannot shoot flying everywhere. So just try to look out for some goose every time they fly by. Honestly, you could just sit here, scroll on your phone, however you would please, however you'd like to do it, and just do that. It's simple, it's quick cash, and honestly, it's easy to do. It's probably besides regular grinding, it's one of my personal fastest ways to get money in Call of the Wild. Shotgun shells are not that expensive. The goose will pay for all the shotgun shells. So I think that's all I need to cover based on just hunting geese. And if you do this over and over enough, you will have to move just because the pressure just becomes too much. You will have to move around a lot of different places. You can even set up on feed zones if you can find them, which those are roe deer. But if you can, you just do your best to find geese and set up. So I will see you guys in the next video. Hope y'all have a blessed day.